See, like, I haven't looked this up in a while, so just, yeah, I'd say CNN or other than that, I'm a lot of
Chris! I got stopped by some Georgia.
How about something?
yeah.
There's like a my name's How you doing?
Good. I'm just surprised to see the gas masks over here. I mean, do you expect some sort of crackdown?
When we were first coming here, we were told to expect the worst, to anticipate the worst.
You mean today or
Throughout the week.
Throughout the week? But so far it's been pretty peaceful, no?
Yeah, the Bernie supporters have kept it very peaceful.
Right. So, but you brought the gas masks just in case.
The gas masks
just in case things turn
Really?
violent.
I mean, someone suggested to bring the gas masks
Yeah.
to
Oh,
the
yeah,
list.
it's been all
Really?
over Bernie groups for months now. That
Really?
If you
Oh, that's interesting.
come
Police in
prepared just in
town
case,
and-
like people are passing around like what to do if you get pepper sprayed all for months.
Huh.
But so far things have been. I don't expect violence really. It's been. I didn't bring one.
But who do you think will sort of generate this violent behavior, instigate rather this violent behavior?
We've seen instigators.
I mean, there are people that are really angry. There are people that don't believe, that you can do this peacefully.
Take a second.
But
Yeah, I'm
who?
carrying the big joint.
But who would those people be? I mean,
Climate march.
You have crazies in every group.
just the crazy. So it's
Yeah,
not like a
there's-
general idea that let's say Bernie
there's
supporters.
No,
They're
one person. I mean, you're
There's
one group. It's
extremists
just
in every
random
faction.
people.
Uh-huh.
I would think.
Conservatives and with liberals and with moderates. It's not a general thing,
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, I mean, crazy isn't relative.
I think
to
for the
just-
most part we're all pretty peaceful, but just in case,
Just
we never knew what.
Well, and the police spend $50,000 to prepare for, today, and I think they refacilitated a new prison for this week.
Uh-huh.
And, you don't know what to expect, really.
I see. But if there's violent protest, they're not going to participate in it, right? They're going to kind of step back and.
We saw some things last night that
Oh, I
were
love your son.
pretty surprising.
Well, we're fucked now.
All right, you came all the way from Iowa, schlepped from Iowa to support. But by the way, what happened with Bernie Sanders? I mean, wasn't he kind of jilted, abandoned by the DNC? I'm kind of surprised.
He's never accepted by the DNC. I don't.
So what are we gonna do, guys? I mean, I'm a little.
We're going to continue the political revolution with or without Bernie. We're going to continue to fight for a $50
Well, we're
minimum
fucked.
wage.
Okay.
We're going to continue to fight for to combat climate change. We're going to continue focusing on the issues.
With
But-
or without the Democratic Party, I mean.
But when the election day comes, I mean, there's no choice except for pulling the lever, figuratively or literally speaking,
And
for
it's a choice
either one or the other
DNC made
candidate.
for us.
So
Our voices were not heard. It's ridiculous that you would think with all these people out here, the thousands and thousands of people, they could have at least given us a progressive vice president, but they couldn't even do that. First, they've abandoned us. They have taken the party even more to the righter than it already is, when it's shown that more people are more liberal than ever. So, I don't know. We'll see where it takes us.
Right?
So, but when it comes election day, you're gonna, vote for one or another or none, or there's
I'll
Jill.
vote for sure, but I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm
who
still
gonna-
weighing my
We
options.
have local candidates that
No,
we have
I'm
to
talking about the
support.
president. I
Of course
mean,
you
the
are.
biggest
I know.
banana.
For president, Jill Stein is on
Jill
our
Stein.
ballot, so she's.
You don't mind my recording, right?
No,
Oh,
absolutely.
Okay, just checking.
Right?
That's kind of where we're at
been-
right now, I think.
right.
But
I mean-
unless Hillary does something really phenomenal and she
Right.
proves that she's a progressive, because I'm a liberal before I'm a Democrat. I'm not gonna
Right.
just support anybody that they tell me to.
Right.
I want somebody that actually represents me and represents my ideals and the things that I need.
So in other words, there's no chance on earth that come election day you're gonna vote for Hillary, right?
There's a
say
chance.
that.
I didn't say that. Oh,
but-
okay.
She's got to come around to realize that she has to earn our votes from the progressive side before we make that decision.
So she has to move all the way to the left, I guess, to the. So what exactly would constitute her moving to the left, in your mind?
Adopting a lot of Bernie's platform would be a
For
great
instance,
start.
like Can you give me several of them?
Healthcare,
Free college tuition. She
College
just
Free college.
recently supported a $15 minimum wage. I'd like her to stick to that.
right.
You know,
Be more vocal about these things. Marijuana reform is
Marijuana reform. What is that? Marijuana reform.
prohibition.
That's.
She's got a very weak stance when it comes to marijuana.
But what is that supposed to be? This is the first one. Never heard of marijuana reform.
Marijuana, ending marijuana prohibition, expanding
Legalize
marijuana. Yeah, well,
throughout
legalization.
50 states.
Right. I mean, that would be great. I mean, obviously, she would
Okay.
need the support of.
Do you smoke marijuana? Then
Just because you support legalization
Because-
doesn't mean that you don't.
exactly. It's a step towards ending the stigma of drugs, and it'll help people, seek treatment, and it will keep people out of prison.
But, right.
You
Doesn't
know,
mean that
when you legalize it, you regulate it, you stop giving money to the cartels, and you are able to fund other things that will benefit the communities. You know? And
Colorado's a great example of that. When they legalized, the schools got a ton of money from that. And their drug use in teenagers actually went down. Drunk driving went down. Violent crime went down.
just because of legalization of marijuana.
Well, I wouldn't. There's a correlation, I would say. You know, it happened all at the same time. So
Now,
you could make that argument very easily.
What's the thing with the free college? I mean, that's another thing that I kind of